What's going on, guys? It's Jimmy here with your second stimulus check update and related news report. All sorts of things going on right now. We're going to hear about a new presidential executive order from Donald Trump. We're going to hear about the Biden team and the Democrats pushing to get additional stimulus checks into the next stimulus package. And I have more states and cities that are passing stimulus that could put money in your pocket right now. And we're giving away $500 on this channel to viewers like you. I'm going to give you all the details of it in this video. And I'd like to say thank you to the sponsor of this video, Harry's. Harry's is a personal care brand that has reinvented the way I shave and millions of others. Harry's offers the newest premium hassle-free way to shave. I was originally drawn to Harry's because of how nice the razors look and how easy it is to use them. And now Harry's has offered their sharpest blades ever from their German factory at super low prices, as low as $2 per refill. As you can see, these razors are pretty premium, American design and German engineered. Not only is Harry's the only razor that I use now, but it's also a great gift that I will be giving to family and friends for this Christmas. You can get $5 off a special gift set like this one, and viewers of my channel can get a special discount deal of only $3 for a special trial razor set with the link down below in the description. Thanks again to Harry's, and I hope you guys enjoy it as much as I do. President Donald Trump is expected to sign a presidential executive order tomorrow called the America First Plan. Trump is expected to sign an executive order on Tuesday designed to ensure that the U.S. efforts to assist other countries in vaccinating their populations against the virus take on a lower priority than the U.S. domestic inoculations. Officials say that the order will contain a framework for getting vaccines to foreign countries, quote, once we've ensured we've met the needs of the American people first. The Pfizer vaccine may actually be authorized for use this week, and the Moderna vaccine could be authorized for use in the United States as early as next week. The FDA says that tens of millions of Americans could be vaccinated here before the end of the year. It is a make or break week for the next stimulus package and the next stimulus check, as they're trying to get a stimulus package done this week before the government will shut down on December 11th. Which is this Friday. They will need to come up with a stimulus bill, the actual wording, which we're expected to possibly see as early as tomorrow. However, we have a new plan here I'll give you here in a second. But if they don't pass this bill before Friday, the government will shut down. They need to either pass the stimulus package and the government shutdown bill, which both Republicans and Democrats said will be combined before Friday, or they will have to pass a 1-week extension to give them a few more days to work on this bill and work on getting support and possibly stimulus checks in there. I'm starting to see more and more articles, videos, and support from dozens and dozens of people like this. Experts expect the Biden team, which is the Democrats, even though Biden's not in office, he's the leader of the Democrats, to push for the second round of the stimulus checks. We've been seeing a lot of support from the Democratic side that stimulus checks need to be in the next stimulus package, or else there is a large amount of Democrats that will not vote for this bill. Now, this is good news to a lot of people's ears. Remember, the stimulus check, if it's $1,200 and $500 for dependents, and possibly goes out to more dependents this time around, will cost at least $270 billion. Mitch McConnell and the Republicans, well, I shouldn't say Republicans, I should say Mitch McConnell, because not all Republicans share the same view as Mitch McConnell. He's definitely the lowest Republican that supports a stimulus package. He only wants to spend $500 to $600 billion, but I personally think that's just his political posturing for negotiations, because he knows Nancy Pelosi wants to spend $2 trillion. And we have heard that both Mitch McConnell and President Donald Trump will support a $900 billion package. Now, in this package is multiple different buckets of money that you can get. Money that goes to state and local cities is being passed out in different forms for rental assistance and stimulus checks on the local level. That will mean additional stimulus money for some people. Additional unemployment insurance of $300 per week is expected to be the minimum if the Democrats cannot negotiate it higher. We're also expecting that to be for 4 months of unemployment insurance going forward. The retroactive part of going backwards is still up for discussion. But basically, anybody who's on unemployment right now and has lost their job due to this pandemic will receive an extra $300 per week or $1,200 per month from this stimulus package. In addition to that, money for small businesses and the Paycheck Protection Program that helps small businesses from going out of business and helps them pay the paychecks of the small business employees. There's also money for vaccines in here, education, $4 billion for student loan forgiveness, $25 billion for rental assistance, which you actually may be able to receive thousands of dollars to pay your rent from this stimulus package. In addition to that, $26 billion for nutrition, of which a large portion of that is likely to go back to the people in the form of food stamps, additional money for food stamps, WIC plans, SNAP plans, and possibly just money to give out to people who don't even qualify for any of those to buy food during this pandemic. However, there's a growing support from the Democratic side and a few Republicans that say that there must be an additional stimulus check in this package in addition to all those other things that might provide money for people. Senator Josh Hawley from Missouri is actually urging President Donald Trump to veto this stimulus package if it doesn't include an additional round of stimulus checks sent out directly to the people. Senator Josh Hawley is not happy that the leading stimulus proposals lack another round of direct payments to Americans, and he's taking his case straight to President Donald Trump. Hawley, who is a Senate Republican, those Senate Republicans are very important to get this next package passed, says, I think it's vital that any relief includes direct payments, and I'm not going to vote for it if it doesn't. And I urged him to veto any bill that does not have direct payments in it. Hawley argues that it is wild that a Senate Republican proposal and a bipartisan $900 billion plan does not include more checks like those $1,200 payments from the CARES Act. And he said Trump seemed receptive to the argument. He says, quote, we had a good conversation about it and, a pretty thorough conversation. He asked a number of questions about the state of play and the different proposals. And I think it's fair to say he was surprised at the direction that some of these were headed. In relation to that, Democratic Senator from Virginia, Mark Warner, says that they are going to be introducing their own stimulus plan, a Democratic stimulus plan, which might be taken under consideration. This isn't coming from the top with Nancy Pelosi or Joe Biden, but it's coming from a group of Democrats that are going to introduce their own plan, which is likely to include stimulus checks, in addition to all the other things like the unemployment extension, money for mortgage and rental assistance, and student loan forgiveness. Joe Biden has also said he's in favor of stimulus checks and a lot more.
A grim economy and a worsening pandemic. Joe Biden making clear he's got no time to waste.
Folks, we remain in the midst of one of the worst economic and job crises in modern history. But it doesn't have to stay that way. If we act now, I mean now,
Biden urging Congress to pass more than $900 billion in COVID spending as the clock ticks down on relief programs ranging from unemployment assistance to eviction moratoriums, set to expire right after Christmas.
12 million Americans will lose their unemployment benefits they rely on. Merry Christmas.
This last jobs report of 2020 showing only 245,000 jobs added in November, and a growing number of Americans leaving the workforce altogether, not employed, but not looking for a job either. The stalled recovery leaving critics saying this round of relief doesn't go far enough, but Biden promising this is just the start.
It's just a down payment. This is not the end of the deal.
Optimistic about bipartisanship, but coy on conversations with key Republicans, including Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell.
Have the two of you spoken yet?
We'll be in dire trouble if we don't get cooperation. I believe we will.
Almost all economists agree that it will be a very grim picture for the economy and for Americans if they don't get at least this down payment stimulus package, they're calling it, of $900 billion or possibly more if they include the stimulus checks pass before Christmas, as it's just the shot in the arm to get us going for the next month or two, where Joe Biden says that they're going to pass more stimulus packages at the beginning of the year. The good news is there's multiple states, cities, and counties that are passing their own stimulus packages to people just like you. We've had thousands of people that have already been helped. So many I can't even count them. I'm lucky if I can read through the majority of the comments, but I do read through the comments every day as you guys see me hearting them. And I appreciate your support. Let me give you two more places that are passing stimulus right now. Seattle has a new proposal for a $5 million stimulus package for restaurants, bars, and hospitality workers and hazard pay. $2.5 million of the grant money will go to restaurants and bars, and $2.5 million will be granted to hospitality workers. Also, the state of Nevada has a housing assistance program or a rental assistance program. If you meet the following criteria, if you've been impacted by the pandemic with a loss of employment or a reduction in hours or wages, income restriction, and you have less than $3,000 in resources, you can actually apply for rental assistance for the state of Nevada. The website here is housing.nv.gov, or you can Google Nevada rental assistance. This is available for possibly the entire state for people that qualify with these criteria. I will be bringing you more states and cities that have passed plans like this going forward. If you know of any other states or cities, leave a comment down below and like that comment if you see it so it rises to the top. Or email me, go to my YouTube channel page and click the About on there, and then you can get my email address. Also, for the What's in the Box contest, where we're giving away $500, I will be announcing the winners of that in the next video, which will go live at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time in the morning. This will give you one more video to leave your guesses. You can comment down below what your guess is. We're all out of clues, but you can still guess and still be eligible to guess correctly. And from there, we will randomly have 5 people picked to receive $100 directly from me. And we will be doing this again in the future. So make sure you subscribe with the bell icon on and share this video so others like you will know about these stimulus programs. You can click this top video here to watch my newest stimulus check video next. And this video teaches you how to start your own business selling products on Amazon FBA from home. I have dozens of students that have replaced their entire 9-to-5 income by selling products on Amazon, and I teach them how to do it. Click on one of those videos to watch them next. Thanks, guys, and I will see you in the next video.